Alan. And you know, these weather talks that we're having have prompted prep questions. One of those, are you in more trouble during a freeze in a pier and beam home or a foundation home? Well, one master plumber says there's not as much of a difference as you might think.
That's right. Our Brian Burns looked into the troubled spots to watch around your house for the next freeze. Brian.
Very interesting. The first thing, if you're out of town during a freeze, turn off your water. But there are plenty of things to keep an eye on if you're at home.
The troubled spot would be your service riser, your outside faucets, any exterior water lines that are on a faucet, a lavatory, a tub.
Danny Hale, owner of Hale Plumbing, says the service riser is your water main, and there are some last-minute ways to help keep it and any other outdoor faucets from freezing up.
I put a piece of insulation on it, and you can tape that, and then remember to take your faucet hose off of the faucet, and you can do basically the same thing. If you don't have any insulation or anything to cover it with, you can wet it and you can trickle it, not a drip, trickle, and you take the towel and you lay it over it.
Hale says pier and beam homeowners should invest in skirting over the crawl space under your house, but it's still more vulnerable to weather than a foundation home.
Most of your water lines are underneath in the foundation. Not all of them, but some of them. Some of the houses built earlier on have lines in the attic. Lines thaw out. You can have water lines that are just spraying in the attic. All the sheetrock can fall through, can flood the entire house.
We stopped by the city water department where they showed us some of the insulation used to protect pipes, including this cover for a backflow preventer, which can also cause problems if it freezes. Well, officials say that most tips are good. Remember that if you end up running your water, that could create problems for others.
When tens of thousands of people drip their faucets, it can reduce the available water throughout the city, which could affect fire hydrants, hospitals, other areas like that.
He says preparation is the key, and he adds to check for leaks the morning after a freeze. Danny Hale also reminds homeowners to check any pipes, like in sinks, toilets, and showers, that are located in an outside wall, as they could be the most vulnerable. Now, I talked to several people today, and one homeowner told me there were already people shopping for insulation and heaters at the local hardware store today. So, as you mentioned, Rudy,